What's up, YouTube? This is Prolinjitsky here. Going over the deck I ran at locals yesterday. I was kind of like in a crisis over what deck to play. Testing wasn't going so well, so I threw together this dragon deck, and I ended up doing very well. I made top 8, and I lost my match to rabbits. It wasn't. I just drew bad. It was unlucky, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. But I'm just gonna go over the deck list first. All right, so we got to play 3 Rise Darkness Metal Dragons. It's just so big and so good. This card is awesome. Next, 3 Wyvern. Wyvern, remove, get the dragon in the end phase. Yeah. Or just summon the Wyvern, remove it to summon the Darkness Metal and go to town. 2 Blue Eyes with 2 Whitestone. Whitestone fetches the Blue Eyes and then you can trade in it or just summon the Blue Eyes off the Darkness Metal. It's just really good. 2 Thunder King. The format is calling for Thunder King, and this is Chaos Dragon, so it fits in the light and dark theme, and it just did really well all day. It's a good opener, which the deck lacks sometimes if you don't draw Future Fusion. Sangon just fetches some cards like Card Trooper to mill, and Raiko. Those are the milling cards that help to get your good stuff in the graveyard, like the Dragon, the Darkness Metal, and the Wyvern. And he also suicides with Thunder King. You draw a card, and Raiko picks off back row and whatnot. And it's good. Reaper's good against Rabbit, obviously. Another, just a really good card. This format is really prevalent, and it's a dark. Just one Clutch Veiler. Like I see it enough that it helps, but it doesn't also clog and become dead. 1 Gores, 1 Chaos Sorcerer, and 1 BLS. Those are the monsters. I believe 21. Spells. We got 2 Duality. Helps the consistency of the deck. It's good first turn. Just you gotta get to Future Fusion as soon as possible. 2 Gold Sarcophagus. Again, get to that Future Fusion. 2 Trading with the Blue Eyes and even the BLS if you're desperate. A Future Fusion. Obviously broken shit in this deck. Foolish Burial. A Last Resort. I play a Forbidden Lance over a Book of Moon just because I really don't want my Red Darkness Metal to get bottomless, and instead of him being set and like me not being able to attack that turn, I'd rather just lance him and just get some damage in, and I just think lance is really good. For other reasons as well. Heavy Storm, obviously, Dark Hole and Reborn staples. And then traps, we got Torrential, Dust Shoot, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warnings, Wind Blast. Wind Blast, will put in so much work. It frustrated my opponents so much when I played Wind Blast, and it was just awesome. Call of Haunted. It's just good to get back your beaters and get back your Red Darkness Metal, and then use his effect and just swarm the field, and it's really good. And then a Safe Zone tech. I think Safe Zone's really great. Just Safe Zone the Red Darkness Metal, and yeah. This turns like. Let me just talk about like what the deck's main focus is, and I mean, it's not obvious, like, you want to open up Future Fusion, and you reveal 5-headed dragon, and then you send 5 dragons to the graveyard, obviously, and if you want to open up Future Fusion and trade in, like, that's really good in the deck.
Or duality.
Or like, yeah, or duality into Future Fusion.
Gold
just
Sark
like,
isn't that either.
Yeah, but like this combo is really good because you can send, like, when you send the dragons, you'll send a Whitestone, add Blue Eyes, and then either like 3 Wyvern and 1 Metal, or like 2 Wyvern and 2 Metal to the graveyard, and then you'll like trade in the Blue Eyes, draw 2 fresh cards, and then end phase you remove Wyvern and summon a Red Darkness Metal. Like that opening play is just really good, and then in 2 turns you get the 5-headed dragon. That opening I actually did it a couple times in the tournament, honestly, and it was really good. So I mean, the deck, it was just designed that, like, in certain circumstances, no deck could beat it, and, like, that's pretty cool. And it was also consistent as well. Extra deck was just, like, a 5-headed, Chimera Tech randomly, Utopia, Catastor, Bryonac, Gaia, Arcanite with the Sorcerer and Veiler, Black Rose,
Or the
Whitestone Legend. 2 Stardust just because I was playing Starlight Road before, but you don't need, yeah. Thought Ruler, Colossal, Scrap Dragon, RDA, just because you can reborn dragons, so I max out in Dragon Synchros, and Trish. Side deck was pretty good. 2 Cyber Dragons to get over, like, opposing Thunder Kings and whatnot. A Kaiku for agents and other stuff, and he's dark, and plants, obviously. Diddy Crow, he's dark, hand trap, and like another Veiler in case I needed it. Then a Burial, For like if I get DD crowed or I just want to side it in.
Just good.
Yeah.
It's not quite good enough to be main deck, but
Yeah, it's just good to get the wyverns back to make your metals more live each turn. 2 space heaven because I don't have room in the main board, and stuff like dimensional fissure absolutely kills me. 2 bottomless, just a really good card. 2 light imprisoning mirror, it's good but it's not amazing. Yeah, it's like really only good to stop agents like that first turn. But other than that, they can create board presence and 1 deprison, 1 dust, and 1 debunk. I didn't really sign in the debunk. I think I'm going to take out a light imprisoning and put in a breaker just for extra hate on the defissure because Rabbit is a pretty good deck, and that's why I lost to that guy. Duel 1, I just absolutely sacked him, and I demolished him. And then Duel 2, he just defissured me, and I lost. I even opened the nuts. I opened up Future Fusion, and then Duel 3, it was over from there. But I opened up pretty bad. But yeah, I mean, the Dragon deck was fun, and it worked out well, so I just wanted to show that to you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.